Yes, sir.
Now to intermediate level students, beginner students, and everybody at home. All right, let's begin our warm-up.
Sir.
75 jumping jacks.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push-up position.
Sir.
First set 10 push-ups.
Sir.
Begin.
One.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Rest you in.
Sir.
It's testing week.
Quick.
It came quick. Very quick. Looks like we only have 6 weeks in this rotation. So, it come really quick.
We're testing in advanced class, we tested in class too? Or
No,
just
this is no longer your class, so you won't get tested in this class. There's nothing for you to test out in this class. When we do test, I expect you to be, at the SASH level that you're at. Don't show up and it's like, oh, I don't remember how to do my punches, but I'm gonna be here anyway. That would look very, I guess it would reflect poorly on you. With low SASH. Your horse stances are all the way at the top. All right, second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. So we made it, we didn't actually finish our punches and kicks yet. We have one more move that we have to do. It's the second combo. So this is so nobody's testing. I'm going to do this kind of as a bonus week. We'll kind of do that second half of the curriculum, and then we'll work on the front leg round kick today. And then maybe on Thursday we'll take a look at some of the back leg stuff. So like back leg front kick, back leg round kick, and then the back reverse side kick. All right, last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. On your back. First set of 5.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, 2, 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. Rest.
Sir.
Second set.
Sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. Rest.
Yes, sir.
Last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. Sit up.
Yes, sir.
Feet straight out in front.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward. Touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Bring one leg in.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward. Touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Switch legs.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward. Touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, 7, sir. 8, 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Bottom of the feet together.
Yes, sir.
Push the knees down, back straight, head held high. Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes as low as you can go.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Sit up.
Yes, sir.
Feet wide apart.
Yes, sir.
All right, hands up.
Sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Reach to one side.
Yes, sir.
Reach the other side.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Vice versa. All right, reach to both sides. Widen your stretch if you can. Touch your head to the floor as low as it'll go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. All right, we're going to lift up and turn to our right side.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Switch sides.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Back to center. We're going to push up 1, 2, and 3. We're going to walk it back. sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. Feet straight up.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. We're going to go onto our backs. And we're going to bridge up.
Yes, sir.
And back down.
Yes, sir.
Hug your knees. We're going to rock backwards, forwards. Stand up.
Yes, sir.
All right. Twist it out. All right. Whew. Yeah. You guys ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're going to skip first 3 strikes. We're going to start with our right hand back fist.
Sir.
Work our way up to that back bridge hand, and we're going to do the combination.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Ready stance.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Front hand, back fist. 1,
Fight!
2,
Fight!
3,
Fight!
4,
Fight!
5,
Fight!
6,
Fight!
7,
Fight!
8,
Fight!
9,
Fight!
10.
Fight!
10 more. 1,
Fight!
2,
Fight!
3,
Fight!
4,
Fight!
5,
Fight!
6,
Fight!
7,
Fight!
8,
Fight!
9,
Fight!
10.
Fight!
Good. Say us. 1,
Fight!
2,
Fight!
3,
Fight!
4,
Fight!
5,
Fight!
6,
Fight!
7,
Fight!
8,
Fight!
9,
Fight!
10.
Fight!
10 more. 1,
Fight!
2,
Fight!
3,
Fight!
4,
Fight!
5,
Fight!
6,
Fight!
7,
Fight!
8,
Fight!
9,
Fight!
10.
Fight!
Say us.
Us.
Together.
Yes, sir.
All right. Front leg side kick. Okay. We've been over this. I know it's a lot of steps. We're going to try our best today, okay?
Sir.
Can you stand?
Yes,
Sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Ready, stand. Okay. Front leg side kick. I'm going to break it down 1 time on each side, and then when I start doing the count, there will be no breakdown. All right?
Yes,
We're going to start turning that left toe back of the room, shift all of our weight. We're going to pick up that right knee to turn our hips away from the front of the room. We're going to push out with that heel, pull it back in, set it down, face the front. Here we go. 1,
Fight!
2,
Fight!
3,
Fight!
4,
Fight!
5,
Fight!
6,
Fight!
7,
Fight!
8,
Fight!
9,
Fight!
and 10.
Fight!
Stay us. All right, so we're going to start by turning that right toe, facing the front of the room, shift all of our weight onto that right leg, and lift that left knee, turn our hips away from the mirrors, push out with the heel, pull it back in, set it down, face the front. All right. 1,
Fight!
2,
Fight!
3,
Fight!
4,
Fight!
5,
Fight!
6,
Fight!
7,
Fight!
8,
Fight!
9,
Fight!
10.
Fight!
Say us.
Us.
Be together.
Yes, sir.
Woo! All right. Wow. Okay. This should be the point where I correct you, give you pointers. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to encourage you guys. You guys actually did a really good job on this. This is. I'm not saying this lightly. Students never learn to sight kick that fast. Absolutely not saying it lightly. It is a hard kick. The one thing that I always there's two things that I usually have to get on students about, and this is not getting onto them, it's just a correction to kind of help them. First one is getting that hip turned over. Everybody's doing that. Even though I emphasize it, we do all these exercises, we practice it, we learn it with that hip getting turned over. Nobody ever turns their hip over. Everybody turns their hip over, which is great. As long as you can feel that, you understand that that's the feeling you're going for, getting that hip turn. You're going to do the side kick. You're going to learn the side kick really quickly, okay? Once we actually start hitting things with it, it becomes a lot easier for you. You're already accustomed to getting a hip turn. The other thing was, everybody kept their head up. This is the thing that I always have to tell students, and it's the hardest thing about doing the side kick, is that when I see students do the side kick, they do this. Their head goes down, they look at the floor. Every time you do your side kick, you can make sure that whatever it is you're about to kick, that's what you're looking at. Okay, so everybody did, and I want to encourage you to keep doing that. It's gonna, the better you get the side kick, the weirder it's gonna feel. A really, really good, strong kick with that heel, you're gonna feel it like twisting your back. The more you're gonna get that kind of twisting in the back, the better it's gonna feel. And then after you've been doing that a lot, it's like, that's just gonna feel normal. That's just what you need to do. Yeah, your brain just gets used to it, and then you kind of get to this point where it's like, oh, like my back's not being twisted. That feels wrong. Yeah. All right, backhand, ridge hand. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Ready stance. Okay. Remember when we learned this? Those hips come forward. It's like we're wiping a table. Okay. We just learned this one last time, but one of the things that this is the big mistake that I see a lot of students do, and that is they want to use their body to make this work better. And so what they'll do is they'll throw it out, and then they'll sling it around. This doesn't work that way. Okay. You've ever seen ice skaters, ballerinas, or anything like that? When their arms go out, their legs go out, they slow down, right? You're losing a lot of your momentum. Anybody here do physics? Study physics? You know what the moment of inertia is? You know what the moment of inertia is?
I remember learning about it, but.
Yeah. So one of the things you learn is that the inertia goes up the longer the radius. And so that's why they slow down, because there's more inertia. That more inertia causes, it's got to come from somewhere. It's got to take that speed from somewhere. So keeping everything in while you're doing that strike just means you're going to get it out there faster. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Ready stance. Back hand, ridge hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backhand ridge hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit us. Together. All right. Our last combo. What we should learn. I mean, normally we have all this week to learn it. This would be week 6. Week 7 is usually our testing week. This is our testing week. So, where combo works is we're going to start with that front hand back fist. Okay. Then we're going to do our side kick. And then we're going to do our backhand ridge kick. What I love about this particular combo, even though this isn't a combo we're going to really use a lot, but one of the things that this does is it shows you that your strikes can set up each other, okay? Because the first thing we're going to do when we do our backhand ridge hand is we're turning our body away, okay? Your body getting turned away, that sets you up for your side kick. So your body's already turned away, immediately into that side kick. When we land that side kick, bringing our body back forward, we're going to bring us right into that ridge hand, okay? So this is the part where our body's going to be doing a lot of the work in the strike. All Right. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Ready, stance. Right. It's gonna be that front hand back fist, front leg side kick, back hand ridge hand. And on the last one we say,
Hey.
and I want to make sure that everybody's breathing in between every single strike.
Sir.
Right. 1,
Hey.
2,
Hey.
3,
Hey.
4,
Hey.
5,
Hey.
6,
Hey.
7,
Hey.
8,
Hey.
9,
Hey.
10.
Hey.
Say us.
Let's
The other side. Okay. It's gonna be that front hand, back fist, front leg, side kick, back hand, ridge hand.
Hey.
Hey.
All right. 1,
Hey.
2,
Hey.
3,
Hey.
4,
Hey.
5,
Hey.
6,
Hey.
7,
Hey.
8,
Hey.
Hey.
9,
Hey.
10.
Hey.
Say us. Feet together. That one was harder than the front punch, front leg, front kick, and then the back punch, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That one's got a lot more motion to it. Doing a lot more hip swivel, so your legs are working harder. Whew. All right. All right. I promise you guys a bonus. We're gonna do the front leg round kick today. So side kick is a very strong kick. Our ground kick not so strong, not as strong as the side kick. Somehow the ground kick, being the opposite motion of the hook kick, winds up being softer than the hook kick. It's only because, here's the thing, when we do our round kick, you kind of have to be careful about your foot. When you're striking with it, you really want to strike with the bone, or the shin bone, lower, maybe a little bit of the ankle, so you're not going to get as much reach. You're probably also going to be hitting with the top of the foot. And your foot is full of a whole bunch of tiny little fragile bones. And you do not want to be hitting anything hard with the top of your foot. The top of your foot was not meant to take a lot of force, unlike the bottom of your foot. Okay? And that's why our side kick works so well, because the bottom of the foot is meant to take a lot of force. Okay. And that's also kind of the hook kick isn't really meant to take that much force, but it's also in a spot that can potentially take quite a bit because it's hitting with the heel, which there's a very large bone right there. Okay, and the top of your foot's full of little tiny bones. Okay, I'm gonna say tiny bones a lot today. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna learn how to do this. This is the one that I promised is gonna require a lot of balance out of you. So the best thing to do to keep your balance is to find some place on the wall or on the floor or somewhere in the room that's not moving. Okay, we're gonna focus on that. Whew. Okay, first thing we're going to do, we're going to pretend that we're striking in front. The first thing we have to do is we have to make sure we turn that toe out. It's going to start off just like our side kick, but what we're going to do is we're going to grab our right foot. Okay, your knee can be pointing anywhere, I don't really care. But what we're going to do is we're going to put pressure on your hand, that foot. You're going to push on with the foot. You're going to let go and bring it back. That's just the motion of your round kick. Okay. If you notice when we first started, your knee was pointing the floor when you do your kick. That's where your kick's going to go. If it's pointing towards somebody's hip when you do it, that's where the kick's going to go. Okay. Wherever your knee points, that's where the kick is going to go. So it's similar to our side kick, where the butt was pointing, where the kick was going to go. Wherever your knee is pointing, that's where this kick is going to go. So you can point it at somebody's head, then that's where the kick's going to go. It's you're going to feel a lot of tightness kind of in your hips when you do this. That's where that butterfly straight really comes in handy. And also this one winds up being a stretch on its own. The more you do it, the better you're gonna get at it, all right?
Sir.
Okay. This was a lot of fun. For some bizarre reason, for some students, this is the hardest kick for them to do. For some students, it's the side kick. Okay. It really depends. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do a set of these. I'm going to do the breakdown first. We're going to do a breakdown on each side, and then we're just going to do the normal count right after that. All right. Attention, stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Ready, stands. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to set that left foot so that the toe is pointing to the back room. We're going to shift all of our weight over. The lift our leg. You don't have to grab the foot if you don't want to. But then we're just going to kick out, set it back down, and then face forward. We're not going to go that slow. Balance is kind of tough to do when we're going about that slow. But when we do it fast, you don't have to worry as much about your balance. All right, here we go. 1,
Hey!
2,
Hey!
3,
Hey!
4,
Hey!
5,
Hey!
6,
Hey!
7,
Hey!
8,
Hey!
9,
Hey!
10.
Hey!
Stay close.
Hey!
A second. 1.
Hey!
Oh, I was going to do the breakdown. Everybody did it anyway. Good. Okay. 2,
Hey!
3,
Hey!
4,
Hey!
5,
Hey!
6,
Hey!
7,
Hey!
8,
Hey!
9,
Hey!
10.
Hey!
Stay close. Let's keep together. Okay. Like I said, this one you kind of have to be careful with. So normally when we do this one, it's done like a slap than anything. It's not done so much like a kick, like a slap. So if you were ever going to hit anything with your hand, there's only so hard you would hit, especially with a slap. If you're not going to put 100% of your power into anything, it's hard to slap it, because just like your feet, there's little tiny bones in your hands that will also break. But when we do this, that foot is actually going to be loose at the ankle. Okay, so when we do the kick, it's just going to kind of be loose until it gets right up to the front. That's when it's going to tighten up straight when it kicks. Okay,
Sir.
Also, I would not advise ever doing this barefoot. There is a, what I would say, a more lethal, a more practical version of the round kick that we don't teach in this school, simply because it is extremely difficult to do, pull off, and I don't, Dirk, did they ever do the self-defense round kick in Taekwondo? The one where you hit with the ball of the foot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I broke boards with that.
Yeah, that's the only way to break for you, the round kick.
Some idiots did try with their instep, but yeah, it's not good.
It's not advisable.
It's not good.
So what we would do is you pull your toes back by hand, and you actually hit with the ball of the foot. Not easy for most students. I think we've tried this with a number of students, and like half of them fail.
You have a strong foot.
You have to have a very strong foot.
You would hold that. And
Yeah, because you gotta get those toes back,
so it's kind of like our front kick,
just like your front kick.
but then you're coming from the side.
Yes, exactly.
That's
You really have to curl your toes. in other
You have
words.
to curl your toes back. Those toes have to go back. Yeah.
It's
Like I said, it's,
that's so hard.
yeah, so here's the thing. Until you get those toes back doing this, do not try this.
Yes.
Okay, you will break your toes. This is no joke. This is the thing. Even if you were to try to break boards, so like we're advising you not to break boards, but even we have had students break their toes hitting people doing this. Getting somebody in the stomach where it's going to be absorbed, but you can still get your toes broken.
Isn't that Muay Thai, don't they kind of hit, like you were saying, more?
Yeah, there's going to be more here. You're going to hit more with your shin.
So that's harder, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a lot harder. Your shin's going to be a lot harder than any of those tiny little bones in your feet. Yeah. But they also train with those. We're not going to do that in beginner class, but the advanced class, one of the things we do is we do what we refer to as iron body training, and we will kick each other in the shins uh, lightly. But even doing that little light hit, it's gonna be uncomfortable but not painful. And that's what that does, is it creates little micro fractures in the bone. When those heal, they heal a little stronger. All right, we are out of time. Just line up and bow out. We follow the 5 parts: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility. Bow to intermediate level students, beginner students, and everybody at home. Basic training.